1, 2, 3, 4.
Come take a ride.
Come take a ride.
With the weirdest guy, no one's Monday night.
It's Wednesday night.
And how cute it is, the
Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show.
Chris Gethard Show.
So much. That was stupid. That was really stupid. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. That was ridiculous. At some point, that's just going to overtake the entire show. We're going to feel stupid having even planned anything. Thank you all so much. Hello to everybody. Welcome to everyone in our studio audience. You guys are more enthusiastic than ever. Means the world. Thanks to everybody watching live in Manhattan on MNN. Thanks to everybody watching online at thechrisgethardshow.com. Very, very happy to have you guys here today. I want to go ahead and introduce everybody who's a part of the show tonight. Of course, the LLC, who played us in the greatest house band of public access. We got the man behind the plant, as always, the mysterious man behind the plant, manning our Twitter. We got Mimi on the hooks. Mimi, as always, the kinetic wallpaper of the show. Shannon O'Neill sitting next to me tonight. I can't help but notice you have a heating pad connected to your chair.
I'm getting very old. I did a leg workout this morning, and it was fine. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, naked getting into the shower, felt like a pin going right to the left side of my asshole.
Okay. Your asshole itself.
No, to the left of it.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like left and up a little bit. So, yeah, I basically can't walk.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you were a trooper and came
Yeah.
here anyway tonight. He's got the haircut of a samurai. He's got the mustache of a cowboy. He recently waged war against the secret society known as Gimghoul down in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. The Reservoir Dog. Murph, how are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. I'd like to give a quick shout. We still do shout-outs.
But then you have to do a shout down.
All right.
If you give a shout-out on this show, if you call up and give a shout-out, you also have to insult someone.
Got it. I want to give a shout-out to the creative personalities who have been putting together animated pieces.
Oh, I was going to talk about that, yeah.
And I just stepped all over it.
You did.
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to them, and of course I'll give a shout down to the scumbums of the Secret Society of Gimghoul in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Fuck you.
All
It ain't
right.
over yet.
Random Melissa is here. Random Melissa, we just recently did a tour code to Philadelphia. We said you and I should drive in the same car, so I finally learned something about you. Don't feel like I did. How did you feel? We bonded. We got along, but I know almost nothing else about you.
Yeah.
How are you tonight?
We got really sidetracked.
We did. Yeah, we did. How's things going?
Things are going pretty good. I was planning on... I made a strategy ahead of time for how I want to play this game today, but I saw the events that you had planned for it, and it made me a little nervous. I'm starting to rethink it.
Okay. You are many shows in to still be having that feeling. That show always is. The moral center of the Chris Gethard Show. Bethany Hall, how are you?
I'm good.
You didn't know that you're the only good person here.
It's true.
That's not true. Shannon and I were just talking about this. She's always seen as mean, but she's really so kind.
Oh, I didn't say I was kind.
I did. I said
Oh,
were
you said I
kind.
was kind.
And the creature from the sea is here, the half-man, half-fish hybrid, figuring out this world of men. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, the human fish, is here tonight.
Human fish, human fish,
What's he thinking?
human fish.
Human fish, what's on your mind right now?
Stalkers versus the stock market.
Stalkers versus the stock market. Who wins?
The stock market.
The stock market, really? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Murph did mention we want to give, there's two people I want to mention. We've never done this before, but a lot of our fans, it's really cool. They've been making stuff based on the show, and Matt Chapp, who's actually in attendance tonight, he made this animated piece. He took audio from episode 32 of our show, The Loser is the New Nerd Show. He made this great animated piece. We want to thank him for that. There's also a guy I've never met named Joe. It's either Petro, not even sure where he lives. He made a playlist on Spotify inspired by the show, and you can go add tracks to it. That's cool, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I think the Chris Gethard Show should be a home for all the creative kids in the world. Who else? Who else is this show for?
The me guy.
Oh yeah, there's this guy making all these Wii characters. Have you seen those? He made one of you.
Yeah, I'm in a dress.
Yeah, it's weird. Very weird.
Doesn't make sense.
But our show is for creative kids.
Yeah, no, I still appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
Dirtbags, weirdos,
Weirdos, goofballs.
sad guys, weasels,
Nice people.
nice
Goons.
people, goons. I said goons.
Said goons.
Yeah, and of course, half men, half fish. Anyway, we're gonna get this show started tonight. We've got something I'm very excited to debut. I will explain it after we play the theme song. It is called the Multiple Choice Cavalcade of Fiascos.
This is a multiple choice cavalcade of fiascos.
Okay. Here's how this is going to work. You call us up at 212-757-1393. That's 212-757-1393. One of our panelists will put on these sound diminishing earmuffs. They won't be able to hear anything, especially if they hum a little bit. We'll ask you a multiple choice question. You'll give us your answer. We'll ask them their answer to the same question. If the answers match, something pretty nice, something pretty positive will happen. If the answers miss, something not positive will happen. Here in the studio, I don't know what these things are. Noah and Drew wrote them all. There's all sorts of odd stuff going on.
Yeah.
All sorts of oddly dressed people. I don't know what these things are going to be. But anyway, let's start it up. We've already got a number of callers on the line. Shannon O'Neill's going to put on the earmuffs.
All right.
Shannon, you're just going to lightly
Here's the
hum.
instructions to your
Okay, the instructions still in there. Bought at Home Depot earlier today. So Shannon, put those on.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to our phones. It looks like we have Shanna from California. Shanna, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Is there anything you wanted to talk about before being the first contestant in the multiple choice Cavalcade of Fiascos?
I guess a couple shows back I wanted to call in for the fuck school, fuck math one.
Yes.
But I didn't get through, and I just want to say fuck math because tomorrow is my last math class I ever have to take in my life.
Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. I think everyone associated with this show would be cool if they abolished math. Okay, Shanna, are you ready to play with Shannon in this game?
Yes.
Okay, so if you match, a happy and joyful photo will be displayed on the monitor. If you miss, a photo nobody wants to see will go on the monitor. So I think everybody here is hoping that you match so we don't have to see something that no one wants to see. I think we got to switch up that monitor. Man behind the plant. Okay, Shannon is a huge supporter of animal rights. When I ask her her opinion of Michael Vick, do you think she'll say he's A, a dickhead scumbag asshole with shit for brains? B, someone who should have his nuts chewed off by the ghosts of the dogs he killed? Or C, proof that the city of Philadelphia will embrace anyone and should be firebombed? That's A, a dickhead scumbag asshole with shit for brains. B, someone who should have his nuts chewed off by the ghosts of the dogs he killed. Or C, proof that the city of Philadelphia will embrace anyone and should be firebombed. What is your answer, Shanna?
I can't really hear, so I'm just going to go with C.
C. Great answer. Shannon, let's take those off. So, Shannon, you're a huge supporter of animal rights.
Yes.
When I ask you your opinion of Michael Vick, would you say he's more of an A, a dickhead scumbag asshole with shit for brains? Mm-hmm. B, someone who should have his nuts chewed off by the ghosts of the dogs he killed? Or C, proof that the city of Philadelphia will embrace anyone and should be firebombed? B. Well, that is a miss. That is a miss.
Really?
She said C, but to be fair, she could not hear us. Oh, wait, Shannon, did you say B or C? She said C.
C.
B. I thought she said B.
B. Shannon, what are you saying? Shannon, speak clearly.
C. I said C.
C. She said C. Don't you ever contradict me again, Murph. Don't you ever. Okay, that means that we will now see a photo nobody wants to see on the monitor. Whoa! Okay, accurate.
I mean, wait a minute. Who here wants to see that, though?
Anybody?
Who here likes tits?
A small handful of people. All right, let's pass those earmuffs down to Murph. Murph, you are up next. Shanna, thank you for the call. We've got Jackie on the line. Jackie, how are you? Jackie, are you there? One last chance, Jackie, before we move on.
Jackie!
You got the awkward song, Jackie. You got the awkward song.
Chris, I'm here.
Jackie, you got to turn down your stream and listen on
I'm
the
not
phone.
even in the same room as the TV.
Okay, well then what's going on? I'm giving you an out here. Okay, Jackie, how have you been?
I'm okay.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I wanted to give a shout out.
Okay.
And I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, give your shout out.
Okay. So I wrote it down today. I don't want to forget it. So here goes. Okay. I just wanted to thank you for your shout out today. I know the primary purpose of your comedy isn't to help people cope with their depression. It means a lot to me that you care. I've been having a really rough couple of months, and your show and It's Like the City have been a bright spot for me during this rough time. When people like Dennis in Texas, Sam in Boston, and Shelby in Kentucky reached out to me on a bad day, I don't feel so alone. I've made some of my best friends at the Chris Gethard show, including Patrick and Tara. And even friends like Rita and Andrew.
Jackie, this is really nice, but we got a game to play. I'm glad.
Shout paragraph.
I know. I'm glad that I'm honestly very sincerely glad that we have helped you with your depression. I hope it does not depress you more if we move on to the game. We gotta move on. Is that horrible?
I just have one little part left.
Okay. Jackie, you gotta pick up the pace.
Okay, never mind. The end. I love you. Bye.
I love you too. Wait, do you want to play? Oh, I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole.
I'm still here.
Okay, Jackie, I want you to play the game. Ready?
Okay.
Here's how it goes. Murph, oh wait, if you get this right, oh, I did not know this. If you get this right, if there's a match, a bunch of guys in diapers will quote Confucius. If you get this wrong, a bunch of guys in diapers will quote Charles Manson. Okay. Jackie, listen up. Murph is known to enjoy fine whiskey. Which brand of whiskey do you think he will say leads to the most vicious case of whiskey dick? A, Bush Mills. B, Jim Beam. C, Johnny Walker. What is your choice, Jackie?
C, Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. All right, Murph. Murph, what brand of whiskey, as a connoisseur of fine whiskeys, what brand leads to the most vicious case of whiskey dick? A, Bush Mills. B, Jim Beam. C, Johnny Walker.
I'm going to have to go with A, Bushmills, because I drink the most of it.
Okay, that is a miss. Jackie said it was Johnny Walker. Now a bunch of guys in diapers
What is
will
this?
quote Charles Manson. A bunch of guys in diapers will quote Charles Manson. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Pleasure to be here.
Let's do it. Let's get this going.
I've killed no one. I've ordered no one to be killed. The children who come to you with their knives, they're your children. I didn't teach them, you did.
Okay, well done.
Charles Manson.
Let's get it going.
I agree with that quote.
Will of God, whatever you want to call it. You call it Jesus, call it Muhammad, call it Gooby Bob, call it nuclear mind, call it blow the world up, call it your heart. Whatever you want to call it, it's still music to me. It's there. It's the will of life. Charles Manson.
Well done, Rob. My question, do we need 5 of these? Do they need to be this long?
Yeah,
okay, let's...
Look down at me and you see a fool. Look up at me and you see a god. Look straight at me and you see yourself.
Okay.
Charles Manson.
Okay.
I can't judge any of you. I have no malice against you and no ribbons for you. But I think it is high time that you all start looking at yourselves and judging the lie that you live, Charles Manson.
Thus far, that one best captured the spirit of Charles Manson.
These are very ladylike diapers.
Let's do it. Hot dog, one last Charles Manson quote.
I can't dislike you, but I will say this to you. You haven't got long before you are going to kill yourselves. Because you are all crazy. And you can project back at me, but I am only what lives inside each and every one of you, Charles Manson.
Okay. A bunch of guys in diapers quoting Charles Manson. Bethany's going to go ahead, put on those earmuffs. Very topical. And also a wide array of hair levels and body types for any of our viewers who are attracted to men.
I would say Jesse, the blonde, looks like that diaper fits him very well.
It fits him best. I would say our straight ladies and homosexual male viewers just had the time of their lives on that one. And our people who are sexually turned on by serial killers. Bethany, you are no noise in there. Naomi from New York, welcome back to the show.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Okay, are you ready to play this game?
Bring it.
Okay, if it is a match, we will have a 30-second audience dance party with dance music. If it is a miss, we will have a 30-second audience dance party to the sound of a baby crying. Here is your question, Naomi. Bethany's super nice. Out of the following options, which one do you think she will like the most? A, a puppy. B, a rainbow. C, the smell of freshly cut grass. Naomi, A, a puppy. B, a rainbow. C, the smell of freshly cut grass.
I'm going to go with the puppy, man.
Okay, so you're saying A, a puppy. Bethany Hall? Bethany, you are super nice. Out of the following options, which one do you think you would like the most? A, a puppy. B, a rainbow. C, the smell of freshly cut grass.
Should I get to keep it?
Yes, you get to
keep a rainbow.
A rainbow? But I want a rainbow!
A rainbow. Wait, what did she say?
She said A.
She said a puppy. That is a miss. Audience will now stand. We will have a 30-second dance party to the sound of a baby crying. The sound of a baby crying. Come on, dance party. You caused this, Bethany. Okay, that was our dance party to the sound of a baby crying. Thank you, audience, very much.
That is it. We just listened to dubstep, right?
That was dubstep. That's what dubstep is. That's what we all just learned what dubstep is together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a very awkward dance party, but we're about to get right back up and have a very enthusiastic, fun dance party because for the first time in Chris Gethard Show history, we are welcoming back a return musical guest. We've had a lot of great musical guests. All of our musical guests have been great. There's some that we just feel like are kindred spirits. These guys, last time they were here, tore the roof off the place. We want everybody getting up and dancing. Check them out, follow them, like them on Facebook, check out their Bandcamp. They're out there. If you're in New York City, see them any chance you have. It's always a fun time. Everybody in this room needs to get up and dance for real as we welcome back the Toys and Tiny Instruments.
Don't go out when it's raining, because you're positively charged, and I think you're amazing. Don't go out when it's raining. Don't go out when it's raining, because you're positively charged, and I think you're amazing. My girl walks down the street. My girl's next desire. Is that the light of God, or just St. Elmo's fire? You're gonna need a magnet telling her direction, which way. But I can see the sparks coming out of her fingers today. So don't go out when it's raining. Don't go out when it's raining, because you're positively charged. You're amazing. Don't go out when it's raining. Don't go out when it's raining, because you're positively charged, and I think you're amazing. My girl walks down Everybody's gonna get a static shock from the touch of her clothes. So don't go out when it's raining. Don't go out when it's raining. Because you're positively charged. You're positively charged. You're positively charged. Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
That was
although
awesome.
they just gave all of our audience whistles, which cannot bode well, noisemakers, that is not going to bode well for the rest of this hour. All right, let's get Melissa. Oh, is that us? Oh, wow.
It's you. Is that
little
us?
tags. It's just, okay, with a bruise on my head. All right, I like that. Melissa, let's go ahead. Let's get those earmuffs on. I am tired from dancing. Sal from Brooklyn, you're on the show. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, you ready to play this game?
Yep.
Okay, Melissa's humming very
one
loud.
second, I got an ambulance go by. Sorry.
Sal, we got Melissa making you in an ambulance. Where do you live that an ambulance that audible in your home?
I'm actually right next to a train station too, so a train's going by right now.
So you're not even watching the show?
No, I'm watching the show.
All right, Sal. All right. So, Sal, if you get your question right, a mermaid will give the human fish a pet goldfish.
Oh, wow.
If you get it wrong, a mermaid will eat a pet goldfish. Oh, no, a mermaid's here. Mermaid, I really want this to be a match. Mermaid, I really want this to be a match. Oh, no. Okay, Sal. Oh, what a beautiful creature that I don't want to die. That can't happen. Sal.
I'll buy it off you, mermaid.
Sal, please get a match. Everything just got wildly uncomfortable. Here's your question. If random Melissa was attacked by a bear, would she A, play dead, B, run for her life, or C, fight the bear knowing she would die but it would be a glorious death?
I'm going to say B and hope that she's a coward like me.
You're going to say B, run for her life. Okay, random Melissa, let's tap her, please. Random Melissa, you're the only one who doesn't know what might happen, meaning it will shock you the most and it will be the most horrible to you. Everybody in this room, cheer if you want this to be a match. More than any other thus far.
It's tasty.
Melissa, if you were attacked by a bear, would you A, play dead, B, run for your life, C, fight the bear knowing you would die but it would be a glorious death?
Get it right.
A, play dead, B, run for your life, C, fight.
Better get it
Don't
right.
cheat, Shannon. Don't take the tension out of this glorious moment of television.
It'd be really great if
Stop. Stop. Everybody stop cheating. Melissa, what is your answer? What is your answer? There's only so much time in the show, random Melissa.
B?
Is it B? What did you say?
Is it B?
B, that is a match. Thank God. Thank God. Random Melissa, if you got that wrong, this mermaid was going to eat that goldfish. But as it is,
let that happen.
human fish, you got a friend. Thank you, mermaid. Thank you. We've never seen the human fish interact with another fish. So human fish, what's on your mind right now?
Love versus food.
Love versus food. Who wins? Who wins, human fish?
Love.
Love wins. Love always wins. Love always wins. Love always wins. Love always wins.
I would not have let that happen.
I know you wouldn't have, Shannon. I'm going to need those earmuffs because I believe I'm up.
Okay.
So, Random Melissa, I'll go ahead and take this. Random Melissa, you also hummed very vigorously and at a commendable volume. So, Shannon's going to run this call, which I believe is Luke from North Dakota.
All right. Luke, are you there?
Yeah, hi. How's it
Okay,
going?
Luke. How you doing?
I've been better, but...
Oh, no. Do you need me to talk you down off a
Oh,
ledge?
Shannon, can I say a couple things first?
Yes.
I think I'm the first one to do the shout-out thing, because I did it to my wife. I apologize for that now, because I thought it was sweet, but I see that kind of annoys the piss out of you guys already. So I apologize for that. I have also pulled the muscle in my ass, throwing a Frisbee, so I know how much that sucks.
Yeah, thank you, Luke.
And Chris can't hear me, but I want to thank him for the shirt and the note. All
I'm
right,
not going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him. I will not tell him. All right, so you ready to play?
Yep.
All right. Gethard is a sad nerd who grew up obsessing over comic books. Which B-level member of the X-Men universe does Chris like best? Boom Boom from the New Mutants, that's A. B. Artie and Leech from X Factor. Or C. Raza from the Starjammers.
I'll just go with B.
B?
No
Okay.
idea.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you what's gonna happen. If you if you get it, if you are correct, the LLC plays a crowd favorite. If you get it wrong, Bill Florio does a one-man version of Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, I'll stick with B.
I think I don't know. There was something scratched out here that I kind of like better, but all right. So let's go ahead.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to ask you. You are a sad nerd.
That's true.
Right? You grew up obsessing over comic books.
Very true.
Which B-level member of the X-Men universe do you, Chris, like best?
Okay.
Boom Boom from the New Mutants, Artie and Leech from X Factor, Raza from the Starjammers.
Artie and Leech from X Factor.
Yeah!
Oh, nice.
You got it right, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, the else.
I feel good. I knew that I would. And I feel good. I knew that I would.
All right.
So good. So good. I got you. I feel nice. Sugar and spice. I feel nice. Sugar and spice. So nice. So nice. I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know what I could do no harm. And when I hold you in my arms, love won't do you no harm. And I feel good. I knew that I would. And I feel good. I knew that I would. So good. So good. I got you.
Johnny just shredded the guitar. Bill's got pipes. And can we give a hand for Hallie for double duty on the kazoo and clock? Wow. All right, remember, call us up, 212-757-1393. We're going to be playing this game all night long. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a little video. You know, the show's been, we've been getting some buzz lately. I think that's fair to say, right, guys? And we got that nice write-up in New York Magazine. Thanks to New York Magazine for doing that. But we figured with all this buzz we got, I would take to the streets and we'd see who's the biggest fan of the show that we could run into. So I headed down to the NYU area the other day, and I said, I'll buy something nice for the biggest fan we meet. And let's go ahead and you guys will meet all the different fans that I met in my travels. Chris Gethard Show has been on for almost a year now, and we love our fans. We decided to come out here today to the streets of New York and thank our biggest fan. Which one of you guys is a bigger fan of the Chris Gethard Show?
Either.
It's me from the Chris Gethard Show. What's your favorite episode of the show?
I'm gonna walk and think about it.
You're in the lead so far. Let me know where you want me to take you to lunch. Which episode of the Chris Gethard Show is your guys' favorite so far?
We don't know this show, sorry.
A lot of times people in sunglasses don't like the show. People who wear like solid colors as if they're trying to star in a children's show generally don't like our show. Yeah. Creeps don't like the show.
Which show?
The Chris Gethard Show.
Never seen it.
Generally, people that attractive don't like the show. Most of the things I've said have been jokes. People in sunglasses do like our show. People that attractive really actually don't, really. Washington Square Park isn't close enough to NYU, I think. I think NYU is a big crowd for us. Wait, there's a dorm right there. We should go stand right in front of the... Loser is the new nerd. Lose well. What's up, Chris Gethard Show? Ooh, you are young. These people are young. These people look like children. You watch the show?
Which show?
Chris Gethard Show.
I don't know what that is.
Chris Gethard Show. Do you watch it?
Sorry.
She was right in our demo too, man. Like a 19-year-old girl with nothing else to do.
Who are you guys filming for?
Just for a public access television show. We can move along if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay.
They complained inside.
Who complained? I'm from the Chris Gethard Show.
I'll tweet about it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Are you tweeting about it right now?
Right now.
Awesome. That's really nice.
Oh wait, I deleted my Twitter. Sorry.
What's your favorite episode of the Chris Gethard Show?
I've never ever heard of that.
Really? It's a shame.
I haven't seen the Chris Gethard Show, but I've seen you at Whiplash before.
You've seen me in some context.
Yeah.
We're out here today looking for my biggest fan. You're it. You win. Is that okay? I want to thank you. Can I buy you something to thank you for being my biggest fan? No, please. We have to end this video. You said we're going to buy my biggest fan something.
Buying.
Let me buy it. We'll go to that car. I'll buy you like a hot dog.
Sure.
Yeah, come on, man. You're my biggest fan. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason, so you've never seen the show, but you are the show's biggest fan that we met today. Hello, sir. This is my biggest fan, and I'm going to buy him whatever he wants.
I think we should get a Spider-Man pop.
A Spider-Man pop. What do you guys want? You guys are now my biggest fans as well. What do you want?
Nothing.
Nothing? Please. It'll make it look like I have more fans. What would you like? Spider-Man bar? Let me get a chipwich for myself.
That's just a frozen cookie?
I don't know. Ice cream and chocolate chips between two cookies, man. A chipwich. Again, I want to thank you all for supporting the show. I want to thank you for being our biggest fan. Really nice to meet you face to face.
Hi, I'm Jason. I guess I'm the Chris Gethard Show's #1 fan.
Thank God we found an ending to this video. This feels uncomfortable.
Is this the ending of the video?
I think this is the ending. Big ups to Jason, who I'm sure is watching this right now. Thank you to the residents of the Weinstein dorm for not calling the police and just sending that nice man out.
You stood there real creepy like.
Jutted
out.
Because for as much as I was like, they all look so young, they were all like, who's the fucking old guy straight lingering outside.
How long were you there for?
Over 2 hours. No, oh wait, outside of the dorm?
Yeah.
About half an hour. All total 2
Just
hours.
shouting, lose well.
Stuff like that. Let's go back to the phones. Christy from Long Island, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You will be playing the game with the human fish. How's that sound?
Fantastic.
Okay,
He
now.
still didn't get a haircut.
What's that?
He still didn't get a haircut.
Yes, he doesn't want one. You're lucky he has those earmuffs on, or he'd be very mad that you suggested it. Okay, now, Christy, if you get a match, the human fish will make out with a doll of himself while our friend Michael Caine accompanies them. If it is a miss, Mitt Romney will sing Matchbox 20's Unwell while the human fish doll is molested. I think we would all much rather see the good version.
Yes.
Bethany, right?
Yes.
You don't want to see molestation. Okay, so,
That sounds kind
Christy from Long Island, out of these options, who do you think the human fish will choose? Mike Tyson versus Tyson Chandler, the center of the New York Knicks, versus Chandler from Friends. Mike Tyson versus Tyson Chandler versus Chandler from Friends. Who do you think he's going to say wins?
Ooh, I'm going to say Chandler from Friends because I love him.
Who doesn't love Chandler from Friends? Murph, you love Chandler from Friends,
I'm
right?
fine with Chandler Bing. The logic is suspect on
Yeah,
that.
suspect logic. Let's go ahead. Let's see if you have a match. Christy, thank you for playing. So human fish, Mike Tyson versus Tyson Chandler versus Chandler from Friends.
Chandler from Friends.
Chandler from Friends! That is a match. That is a match. You did good. You did good. Human fish, you now get to make out with a doll of yourself while Michael Caine accompanies it. Human fish, let's show that doll to the camera before this hot make-out action starts up. Michael Caine, our show's crooner. Welcome back to the show. Human fish, let's make out with them.
Making out with a tiny human fish. Human fish sucking face with a tiny human fish. Oh, will that human fish find love with a tiny human fish? Oh, will that human fish find love with a tiny human fish? I hope you'll stay tuned.
His goggles are fogging up.
They really are. Oh my God. That's the weirdest. Why are his eyes emanating?
He's secreting through his eyes.
Thank you, Michael Caine. Thank you, human fish. Shannon O'Neill, put those earmuffs on. Christy, thank you from the call. In the meantime,
Very supportive of the head.
oh yeah, human
We're
fish,
gonna
you're
have
a
a
gentle
threesome.
and tender lover of yourself. Chad from Illinois, welcome to the show. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Pretty good. Chad, you sound like an intimidating man. Did I nail it, Chad?
No, I'm just talking really close to the phone.
Okay, Chad. Chad, you're going to be playing with Shannon O'Neill tonight. If you get a match, a man horse will juggle 3 tennis balls while doing crowd work. I think we all want to see that. A man horse doing crowd work and juggling. If you get a miss, a man horse will drink urine.
No.
Nobody wants that. Chad, you sound like you don't want that. Let's make it a match. Ready?
Right.
Shannon's favorite basketball player ever is Charles Barkley. If Shannon could hang out with Charles Barkley for one night, do you think she'd rather make violent love to him in a ditch along Route 80 outside of Lincoln, Nebraska? A. B. Make violent love to him in a ditch along Route 80 outside of Salt Lake City, Utah? Or C. Make tender love to him in that same ditch along Route 80 outside of Lincoln, Nebraska? So A. Violent love outside of Lincoln. B. Violent love outside of Salt Lake City. C. Tender love outside of Lincoln.
Oh, geez. I think she may be like the tender kind, so I'd go with C.
Chad, she's going to love that you said that. Shannon, let's go ahead. Shannon, we all know, I know from being friends with you for a long time, your favorite basketball player.
Charles Wade Barkley.
Charles Barkley. If you had one night with Charles Barkley, and you have to choose one of these,
Oh boy.
would you A, make violent love to him in a ditch along Route 80 outside of Lincoln, Nebraska? B, make violent love to him in a ditch along Route 80 outside of Salt Lake City, Utah? Or C, make tender love to him in that same ditch along Route 80 outside of Lincoln, Nebraska?
Oh man, I'm not sexually attracted to him.
You have to
I
choose
know.
one.
So it's.
It is multiple choice.
It is violent in Nebraska.
Violent in Nebraska.
Violent in Utah.
Tender in Nebraska.
Tender in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Why did you choose those?
For the same reason we do anything on this show.
Tender.
Tender. Chad said. Chad from Illinois said he thinks you're a tender lover. Now, Shannon, a man horse will juggle tennis balls while doing crowd work. Wow.
Where are you all from? That's such a crazy place. Woo! Let me get a hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're wonderful people. Enjoy the show.
Man horse. Man horse. Chad, thank you so much for playing.
Crowd work.
Crowd work. Great. Actually, surprisingly good crowd work. Murph's going to go ahead and put those on as we say hello to Sarah from Georgia. Sarah, welcome to the show. Sarah, you got to...
Hi.
How are you? You got to turn down your computer so you can just hear us on the phone. Cool?
Hi, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not mad at you, Sarah. Sarah, you're going to be playing with Murph.
Okay.
If you get a match, a man in an Arnold Schwarzenegger mask does 30 seconds of Arnold impressions. If you get a miss, a bloated, hairy Arnold Schwarzenegger does a 30-second striptease. No one wants that. Sarah, are you ready to play?
I am.
Obviously, Murph rocks a mustache, Sarah. Out of the following, whom does he most look up to for his personal mustache inspiration? A, Tom Selleck. B, Burt Reynolds. C, Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
C, you're going to say C, Ron Jeremy. Sarah from Georgia. Murph, you wear your mustache well. Out of the following, whom do you most look up to as mustache inspiration? A, Tom Selleck. B, Burt Reynolds. C, Ron Jeremy. See, you take this shit seriously.
Yeah, I do. Well, I respect the hedgehog and his exploits. That's Ron Jeremy. But I Burt Reynolds on the bearskin rug. I gotta go Burt Reynolds on the
Wow,
bearskin
you
rug.
just missed, Sarah. He almost went Ron Jeremy. It is a miss.
Oh, she did go.
Now, a bloated, hairy Arnold Schwarzenegger will do a 30-second striptease. This is already uncomfortable. This is already uncomfortable. This is already uncomfortable. There's not even music. There's only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is a creepy mask. No nudity in the studio, Arnold. You can't show your actual junk. Underwear only. Oh, why are... Not even music. You gave poor Julie your belt. This girl from New Hampshire, you put your butt in her face. That has got to be 30 seconds. That has got to be 30 seconds.
Oh, that's great.
Ew, ew. Arnold, just look to camera one more time with your creepy mask. Oh, God. Your monkey-like movements bother me, sir. All right, that means we... Oh, our friend Stalin from Sweden. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks.
How are you? How's Sweden treating you tonight?
Well, it's 5 a.m., so it's really early.
That's awesome that you stay up that late. Thank you for doing that. You're going to be playing with Bethany tonight. How's that sound, Stalin? Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Stalin?
Stellan. Yeah.
Stalin. So it's not like the Russian dictator that I've been saying it for 2 weeks. Okay.
No, it's not Stalin. Actually,
Stellan.
there was a Stellan who played Orlando Bloom's dad in the second Pirates movie.
Well, thank you for that Stellan trivia. Thank you for that. Are you ready to play?
I am ready to play.
Stellan, if Bethany had to shoot one of the following people in the head with a gun, and she has to choose one, who would it be? A, Betty White. B, the guy who played Brooks in The Shawshank Redemption. Or C, the kid from Jerry Maguire. Which one of those adorable people would you...
Jerry Maguire.
The kid from Jerry Maguire. And you had no hesitation, even though you come from a land of peace. Okay, you say C, the
looks
kid...
can deceive.
Oh, scary. You're scary. Okay, you said, I heard what you said. Bethany, if you had to shoot one of the following people in the head with a gun and you have to choose one, who would it be? A, Betty White. B, the guy who played Brooks in The Shawshank Redemption. Or C, the kid from Jerry Maguire. I forgot to say what would happen, but just we'll get to that.
Oh, I want to say Betty White because she's old. I mean, like, she's...
Is that your answer?
She already said it.
Yeah.
You said Betty White. That is a miss. This guy thought you would shoot the kid from Jerry Maguire. Bethany, if you had gotten a match, a wonderful...
You would shoot Betty White in the head?
Wow. A Swede is judging you, Bethany.
Bethany wants to euthanize all senior citizens.
Bethany, if you had gotten a match, a wonderful man would have given this whole audience free gum. Now we are going to force that wonderful man to chew all that gum while he talks to Stellan about rage issues. Let's do it. He's already chewing gum. This man is wonderful. Welcome to the show. Not even unwrapping the gum. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about some rage issues.
What do you think about anger? Like, anger is from how you feel.
Well, you have way too many gums in your mouth. Those are way too many gums.
He's still going. This man wants to know your opinion on rage issues.
Well, I can't really understand you because of the gum.
Stellan, thank you for the wonderful call. Thank you, gum guy. That guy did chew a lot of gum. Ladies and gentlemen, last time they were here, how did you guys feel about the Toys and Tiny Instruments? I love them. Well, they're about to blow our minds once again. Get up on your feet and let's dance the Toys and Tiny Instruments.
I'm bored in the afternoon, rehashing this old tune. I'm tired, hungover, I'm wired. Thinking about the old days, picturing an old place. Go back to a warm place, listen to some shoegaze. La-da-dum, la-da-dum. You're far away from here, meeting people, drinking beer, assuming you're still all consuming. Heart and mind and city fills me with such pity. Write down something witty, sing this stupid ditty. I'm feeling uneasy, so why don't you send me a postcard? Stamped it and tied up in laces, it comes to my front yard. I'm feeling quite ill, I confess now that I'd like a postcard. All you need is a pen and a picture, it won't be so hard. Won't be so hard. Like waiting for paint to dry. Like a one-shot in this guy, I tried it, but it felt kind of one-sided. Heartthrob, honey, baby, I'm verbose, you're lazy, and anything you gave me has me singing like Ray Davies. I said, I'm gonna wonder, let's fill test. I open up my box and find a postcard. I'm feeling uneasy, so why don't you send me a postcard? Stamped it and tied up in laces, it comes to my front yard. I'm feeling quite ill, I confess now that I'd like a postcard. All you need is a pen and a picture, it won't be so hard. Why don't you check out that little mailbox of ours? What do we got in there? We have a special note, a very special note for our one
audience. Banana Man, what'd you think of that? Amazing. Wow, 3 adjectives from Banana Man. And let's all give the Toys and Tiny Instruments a hand for their innovative use of pups. They did pass along an unfortunate postcard from vacation, Jason. It says you're... Whoa! Welcome back, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who doesn't know, my friend Phil Jackson often drops by this show to deliver his own wonderful brand of poetry. Phil, how have you been?
Doing very well, Chris. Thank you for asking. How's everybody doing tonight? So, I was at the High Line. It's a park above ground here in the city. And I looked up at the sky. And you know how it goes, just inspiration. I'm feeling good tonight, y'all. So if it's okay, I'm going to share a poem called The Sky is Moving. Is that okay with y'all? As I lay on my back and sink softly into a groove, I watch the colors blend, light and dark blues and whites, the hues, cue thoughts that move me as they move through the sensation like elation mixed with a splash of anticipation and a dash of liberation, emancipating me from my hectic life and list of to-dos. Ooh, ooh, it feels like an orgasm. The balls of my mind no longer blue as the sky is true as I lay on my back and watch the sky move. The sky is moving, cumulus, stratus, no judgments, no untouchable castes or lower classes, no sexist, no fascist, no racism, so no racist, and with no racism, no white supremacists, no, the clouds and breezes blow those thoughts away like a spray to the face from mace, so I guess I can call the whites of the sky spray macists. No thoughts of nemesis as I lay on my back, my only premise is simple, just have fun like old video games, Hedgehog Genesis. Keep it smooth like happy hour, buy one, get one, 2 Guinnesses. Play for love and peace, deuces like tennises. Arousing my mind in double time like 2 penises. Thoughts out of this world like Venus's planet. Yes, the sky is surprisingly surprising me like exposed right breast, Super Bowl Janet. So yes, the sky is moving. I see clouds in the shape of life and they look so real. Like the first girlfriend I kissed the first year of college who said, go ahead, you can cop a feel. Felt like soft magic, David Copperfield. Man, these clouds are like nostalgia, a prize for my mind's eye, just like sweet music to the ears. And there's a teeny tiny cloud over there for all the haters that harass the lose-wellers, but it's all right. We can't even see that dark cloud bullshit with all of this sunlight, so call us don't dwellers. So yes, the sky is moving. The sky has the power to move me. Just taking a second, it feels way more than soothing. All right.
Thank you as always, Phil. Wonderful poem. And as per usual, Phil showed up with no warning, did not tell us he's coming, and is officially out of the studio, does not watch the show. I've been told we have time for one more call. I want to apologize. Sarah from Kentucky, you are cut off. You are the person who is not going to make it after sitting on hold. Thank you for everyone who called tonight. Andrew from Ohio, you are our final contestant of the evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You got in just under the wire.
I know. I was kind of happy about that.
You sound super psyched. You sound super psyched. You ready to play, Andrew from Ohio?
I'm sorry?
You good to go? You ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll be playing with Random Melissa. If you get a match, the human fish will blow bubbles all over the panel. If you get a miss, a strange man will pop spit bubbles on my face. I don't know how that evens out. I don't know how that's an equal... I don't want that to happen. Andrew, and this is one of the only shows where nothing like that has happened to me. Andrew, get a match, man. Right? Doesn't everybody want to see a match? Okay, Andrew, one of the only things I know about Random Melissa is that she's 19 years old. What type of 19-year-old do you think Random Melissa is? A, the type who lives hard and flies free, thinks she's going to live forever. B, the type who exists primarily in a self-referential melancholy. Or C, the type who is well-adjusted and will probably turn out okay. A, thinks she's going to live forever. B, self-referential melancholy. C, well-adjusted, will turn out okay. It's a tough one.
I'm going to go with melancholy. B.
You're going to go B, self-referential melancholy. All right, let's tap Random Melissa, please. Random Melissa, one of the only things I know about you is that you're 19 years old. What type of 19-year-old would you describe yourself as? A, the type who lives hard and flies free, thinks she's going to live forever. B, the type who exists primarily in a self-referential melancholy, or C, the type who is well-adjusted and will probably turn out okay? A, thinks you're going to live forever. B, self-referential melancholy. C, well-adjusted will turn out okay.
What does B even mean? Like,
B, the type who exists primarily in a self-referential melancholy. Seems like you're leaning away from that one, Random Melissa.
I don't explain
Like
that.
sad and self-obsessed, like I was when I was 19.
And what was C again?
Wow, you're in a bad mood.
I would like to think about it.
C is the type who's well-adjusted and will probably turn out okay.
I would refer to myself as, I guess, all of those things, but if I had to pick one ultimately, I'd say C.
You're so clearly B. You're so clear. Even the way you said it was like, I guess I'm all of those things. It's so melancholic. Now a man is going to spit on my face. Really? Do we really have to end the show with this? Drew, you're one of the head writers of the show. Drew. No one wants it. Drew, audience, do you want the human fish? Chant for the human fish if you want the human fish.
Human fish! Human fish!
They want the human fish so bad. They want the human fish. Please, I hate this. I hate this idea. The cameras can't even see it. It's not even staged right. No, please. What do you mean stretch it out? No, we're not stretching it out. Why? We can take another call. Why don't you clear the callers? The people want the bubbles. The people want the bubbles. No. People, renegade
I think Bill
audience
should
members are
sing
stealing
Black Hole
bubbles.
Sun.
What?
I think Bill should sing Black Hole Sun while all of this is happening.
Oh, God. Why? No one likes that song. No one likes that song.
Black
oh, no.
hole sun,
This was the
won't
worst one.
you
Why did you like this one? You wrote this one.
And wash
Doesn't this guy look like the
away
fucking
the
hitmaster?
rain, Black hole sun,
You look just like the
won't
hitmaster.
You come, won't you come?
This is the most uncomfortable ending in the history of this show.
I don't know this song.
This is really how this show ends? This is how this show ends. It was such a good show. We had such a fun time, and that's the ending? Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with our international show. Thanks to everybody checking it out. Thanks to the Toys and Tiny Instruments. Thank you, LLC. Thank you, Mimi on the Hoops. Thank you, Nick Vitale, the man behind the plan. I said his real name. Thank you guys for not spitting on me. We really appreciate everybody's checking out the show. We're here every week. Please keep checking us out. Keep telling your friends. Your word of mouth is the only thing that keeps us going. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Dumb little show we're building. You guys keep making it happen. Thank you all for calling.